There's some fog. Oh, there's a fish. Huge bite.
Are you ready for some intense bass fishing excitement? Follow Canada James and Freshwater Massacre as he uses giant worms to catch some big fall slime donkey broods. So sit tight, stick around, and stay tuned. Let's get some lines wet.
Alright guys, so my video is almost uploaded. I'm going to get all my camera gear up together, and today we are going to focus on absolutely one thing. Alright guys, so here's the deal. I've got a bunch of worms that you saw in a video that I uploaded where I went to Bass Pro and got some big worms. Now, since it quit raining, I kind of figured I was going to be spending the whole day inside editing videos because I just got my rods ready, all my gear ready, charging my camera batteries, and downpour. So I wanted to get that video finished that I took yesterday. So we are going to head out to a couple of different spots that I want to try. Today's focus is going to be big worms. I'm going to bring 2 rods with me, and one is going to be in my spinning setup and one's going to be in my T-rig setup. So we're going to get everything loaded in the car and get ready to go. I was supposed to change my brakes today, but it didn't happen, so probably tomorrow. So we're gonna get some fishing out of the way today because I still have more videos to edit and to upload for you guys. Thank you for getting us to 200 fresh subscribers. Awesome. It's awesome. Awesome. I kind of just started this YouTube thing as a joke, really. I was like, there's no way people are gonna watch. There's no way. But it's awesome. Meeting people at Bass Pro yesterday that heard on my channel, knew who I was, watched my videos. It was completely awesome. So shout out to those people who I met at Bass Pro. You know who you are. You guys are awesome. So we're gonna get in the car and get going. Let's do it. Why am I not surprised that it's raining again? I can't win today. I can't win. So we're gonna head over that way in hopes that I can find somewhere where it's not raining. Let's go. You know, I'm really glad that I decided not to take the boat out because I had a feeling that it was going to be raining. So I'm going to drop this envelope off in the mail and get to my first spot, and hopefully the rain will chill. No telling. So we are sitting here at our first stop and rain. So luckily I'm in a good spot. So the last time that I fished at the spot, someone got mad because I was in whatever path, and I honestly, there are no parking signs anywhere, so I just assumed it was a pull-off. But apparently I'm not here enough to know that's where people run. So I have to park 25 yards from the actual spot where I'm fishing. So we sit here and we wait. Still raining. Alright, well, it seems as though the rain has quit for a little bit at least, so I'm going to take a worm. This is the watermelon, or the green pumpkin violet 10-inch zoom worm, and I'm gonna see if this one will get some bites. So I'm gonna leave both of my cameras in here and come back and report. Stick around, stay tuned. We will find some fish today. Let's get it. All right, so one thing that I completely forgot about was the water is like a weird stained green color. I mean, it's green and it's got some good color to it, but it's really, really cloudy. So I think I might switch up to my either the PLUM Apple 12-inch worm or the JUNEBUG. I think the JUNEBUG is going to be the right color. So I'm going to give this a few casts, and if nothing happens, then we are going to move to spot 2. So stay tuned, guys. I think we might actually move to another spot. Let's do it. All right, so plan B. Stopped at the gas staciones and got some brain food. And, you know, I was going to go over to another place that I love fishing, but I think that if I have a good chance of catching a decent-sized fish, I have to go to my honey hole. I have to go there. Locally, within a 20-minute range, I don't know of any other places that I could go without obviously taking my boat out. But I have a feeling now that the rain has quit, they might be munching just a little bit more. I was gonna go try out a new pond that I've been given permission to fish, but I don't have enough time to drive over there and find out the water is like chocolate milk. I'm gonna save that for a little bit later on this week, and we're gonna go get some fish. Let's do it. All right, guys, so the rain has quit for a while, and I put on that JUNEBUG worm back. Yeah, there's one moving off right there. I put that JUNEBUG on at the park. So we're gonna see if I can find some fish here. There's some fog. Oh, there's a fish. Huge bite. But look at that first. Oh my God! What a toad! What a toad! What a freaking toad! Pull and drag. Do not come off. Holy smokes! Holy smokes! First cast, guys, on this JUNEBUG worm. Look at that freaking toad. What a freaking pig. As this thing hit on the bottom, it freaking clocked this bait. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna get this fish in the camera with just me? What a freaking stud. JUNEBUG worm. I did not expect that. Look at that, guys. Look at that fish. Absolute stud. Absolute freaking stud. That's probably pushing 5, maybe 4.5. Oh, what a beautiful fish. God, the grind, guys. The freaking grind on that JUNEBUG. First cast. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Grind, guys. It's what it's all about. 10-inch Junebug worm came out of nowhere and freaking slammed it. What a freaking slime donkey. Holy smokes. What a fat fish. Whew. Gosh. Man, dude, I was not expecting that at all. It wasn't even in 4 feet of water. They're all moving off. They're all moving off. That straight braid, this braid and this leader cranked that fish. That fish hit hard when it hit. Holy smokes. I'm going to have to go back and replay it. I don't even think I twitched it once. I could be wrong. But man, did that fish want that Junebug worm. Holy smokes, guys. Insane. Freaking sane. I don't think I have ever used Junebug in this pond, lake, whatever you want to call it. It's bigger than a pond. I can put a boat in it, so it's a big body of water for sure. But oh my gosh, guys, what a freaking hog. I'm so glad I decided to come here. Like I've said so many times, guys, just as soon as you think you have the fish figured out, they surprise you. For sure. Gosh, that fish cranked that worm. I think we'll make this a bit of a challenge. Since I caught one on the 10-inch worm, I'm going to throw the 12-inch worm that I bought. And it is plum apple, I think it's a color. 12-inch worm. BPS actually makes it. It's in the description of the video of the one that I just did. So it's in there. You just got to look for it. Bass Pro 12-inch plum apple. I've never thrown this color out here either. I will be extremely shocked. But there are small fish that eat 12-inch worms as well. So maybe it shouldn't be as big of a shock as I expect. But anyhow, we are going to throw this 12-inch worm on here. And being the worm is this big, if something takes it, I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I even think about setting the hook, because this worm is so big. Let's not get it in my finger, shall we? All right, 12-inch worm. Here we go. First cast. And man, I can launch this thing a mile. This will be a great way to end a rainy Monday, for sure. I wish I could see how this thing looks in the water out there. I mean, when we look at it here on land and as a human, it looks pretty big. But I think I'm gonna go out to the dock. Let's go. A little update, I had something hit it as I was actually swimming it in. I'm just taking this 12-inch worm and casting it out as far as I can and just kind of hopping it. Twitch, hop, twitch, twitch, hop. Changing up my cadence. Waiting for that reaction strike. Give it a little quick run every now and then. Make it look like it's struggling to live. and then swim it on in the rest of the way. It's a good looking color in the water, that's for sure, but I don't know, it might be, I want to say it's too big, but that's nice. Come on, don't get hung up, please. Don't get hung up. I need to put some real saver on my line. I've realized using braid, you really have to ease into your casts and not just sling it like oh, there's a fish on the 12-inch worm. That's a good fish. 12-inch worm, plum apple, challenge complete, guys. Pretty fish. So I was wrong. Like I always say, just as soon as you think that you have the fish figured out, they will surprise you. So challenge complete, guys. God, what a pretty fish. They are munching and they are hungry for sure. Right on. 10-inch worm, 12-inch JUNEBUG, but the thing with this plum apple was I was swimming it in. There you go, baby. Awesome. That was what, maybe 10 casts? 10 casts total. I have a little weight on the line, so it was kind of sinking down, but yeah, this braided line, man, it when something catches on this hook and it's got braided line, it's a wrap. It really is. This 30-pound Power Pro is the slime for sure. So there again, this plum, I was actually swimming it in, which is why it's good to vary your cadence, vary your retrieve, because they'll surprise you. You know, if it becomes repetitive and monotonous, my goodness, that tail looks freaking slimy in the water. That is the slime, guys. It's freaking awesome. It's always good to try new techniques, try different things, because it surprised me, to be honest. It wasn't how I was expecting to catch a fish. I was expecting a fish to pick it up from the bottom and bite it that way. But there again, I was swimming it in, and the action on this tail is ridiculous. So that's probably why that fish followed it. And you know what? That was also on a bird's nest. So if you remember way back when I did that loose carbon fire hands-on review, one of the first casts, I got my line in a bird's nest and my chatterbait was out there in the water, and while I was trying to untangle my bird's nest, that bass came and picked it up. So it's interesting though that the bigger bass came on the 10-inch and the smaller bass came on the 12. So confidence, guys. Having a lot of confidence in what you're throwing will always make it that much better for you mentally to want to catch a fish. I mean, I had my doubts, I'm not gonna lie. I had my doubts, but I was extremely surprised, which is why I varied my retrieve, because like I said, if it becomes monotonous, they will pick up on that. So vary your retrieve, guys. I'm gonna give this a couple more casts and save my battery, go upload this footage. I am super stoked, guys. Whoo, doggy, tell me that wasn't awesome. Dude, that was ridiculous. Rain, cold, wind, baits that I've never used before. So the lesson learned today for myself is don't knock it until you try it. Basically, that's what that means. So yeah, today was rainy, windy, chilly, 59 degrees right now. Windy as crap, rainy, wet, soggy. I'm wet. Luckily, my camera gear is not wet. Just an awesome way to fish big worms in a presentation when probably, I'm not going to say nothing else wouldn't have been as effective, but the proof is right there in the pudding in that first fish. Insanity. I hope that you liked it. Hit the button if you like it. Like that. Big, giant fall bass. Well, technically, is it winter yet? I don't know. So let's get to 300 subscribers. Once we get to triple deuces, I got some surprises for you, but also a giveaway at 250. So if it didn't win anything on the 200th subscriber giveaway, it's okay. Plenty more opportunities to win stuff. Thank you for supporting my channel. I love you guys. Keep those lines wet and tight. Live long, love hard, catch fish. Peace.